Hey guys, it's my last video of 2018 and I'm doing my last quarter goals video and also going to do my first quarter goals for 2019. So my last quarter that covered October, November, and December, I had 5 goals, and my first one was to write a book. I did not do this, and I actually actively chose not to do this, and that's just because it was going to stress me out. And why be stressed when you don't have to be stressed? And honestly, I probably needed a little bit of a writing break anyway, so I'm giving myself a pass on this. And also, I know my voice still sounds like I'm sick, and that's just the reality of the day I'm filming this. So yeah. So my second goal was to start my next book. I did do this. I started it about the middle of December. And that's because I changed projects again and probably a couple more times. But it's just, sitting on the project this year, it's been really hard, which I talked about in my video at the beginning of this month, I think. So, but yes, check. My third goal was to do some planning, more specifically, to plan out my publishing schedule for next year. As of today, I am not planning on publishing anything next year. And again, that's like a stress thing because I don't want to feel rushed. And I was lucky with the previous books that they were either easy to write or they were done months before I needed them to be done. And that's not the case right now. And I don't know when this story is going to get done. And even though I have a soft deadline of March 31st, if I don't meet it, it's fine. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll meet it just because I know myself. But, no pressure. No pressure. So that's my plan. My plan is to write and edit 2 books next year to come out in 2020. And then whatever I write in 2020 will come out the next year. That way I could just kind of get ahead of myself. And so I'm not I don't want any stress. I don't want, a publishing monster chasing me because I control that monster and it doesn't make any sense to stress myself out, So my fourth goal was to do an autumn stroll through the park. I did do this. It was lovely, and the creek bed was all dried out, which was interesting. There was water in spots, but I was like, wow, it really needs to rain. I mean, not now because it's just been raining constantly, but at the time, it really needed to rain. So yeah, I did this in October and it was lovely. So my fifth goal was to research some writing conferences and find one to attend. I did do the research. I have decided to go in 2020 and to find a conference to go to next year. That's what I decided. There's just a lot of options and I just wasn't in the mood. And so I'm like, one day when I'm in the mood, next year, tomorrow, I will, find something and make a decision. But, I did make a decision not to, pressure myself to find one to go to next year, if that makes sense. So I think that's 4 out of 5, which is really, really good, right? Yeah, so... So one of the things I'm wanting to do with these goal videos is to help me break down my main goals for the year into smaller steps, and so that way I make sure every single month I'm doing something to reach my main goals for the year. So my main goals next year are to write and edit 2 books. I also want to improve my vocal range. Specifically, I'm trying to hit the E6 and the Phantom of the Opera. I'm at a D6, and I don't know why it's so hard to go up one more note, but only air is coming out right now, but I'm planning on getting that note by the middle of the year. So, and also my third goal is to read 60 books because I like books books, and I like reading, and this last year I read 57, and so I'm like, what's 3 more? So to help me reach my reading goal and to like motivate me, I'm going to attempt to do some monthly TBRs, and we'll see how that goes. So that video will be my first video for January for 2019 is my January TBR video. So we'll see how that goes. So my goals this year are going to be broken down monthly and also quarterly. So I will make the quarterly videos, and then every month I'm going to change out my videos and tape them to the wall on this side of my desk so that I see them every day and I know what I'm supposed to be focusing on that month. Okay, 2019 is going to be super productive and super great and super awesome. So my first quarter goals for 2019, which of course covers January, February, and March. My first one is to read 15 books. The funny thing is I have 9 books on my January TBR, which will get me more than halfway to that goal. But that's my, my modest, I think it's reasonable that I could read 15 books by March. My second goal is to finish the first draft of my current work in progress, which currently does not have a title, but maybe it will have one by the time I finish the draft. And like I said, I think earlier in this video, my soft deadline is March 31st. So my third and final goal for the first quarter of 2019 is to sing weekly for at least 30 minutes. And also, every single time I sing, I want to go through the scales and try to get as high as I can. And I'm getting that note out. I'm coming for that note. So of course, my January goals are going to be, reading the books on my January TBR, writing, and singing every week. So just to kind of give you like an example, in case you're curious of like what my monthly goals are going to look like. So anyway, so that's kind of what I'm shooting for, this first leg of the year. So feel free to tell me your goals and what are you doing to get to your goals and how you motivate yourself or whatever. And I will see you guys in the next video. I will see you guys next year. Bye. And my third and final goal for this next first quarter